Hey yo, Denzo here. Got another clone video for you. This time featuring Java Scavenger. Now this will be my last Phase 2 clones video because I'm pretty much positive that Java Scavenger is the best 5th team member for clones in Phase 2. Now, if you have really good mods, I definitely think that Princess Zody will get you more total damage if you use her in Phase 4. But, however, I think that this team composition might actually be the best if you don't have great mods. But all you really need is a certain amount of CC, but we'll get into that in a minute when we talk about mods. But as far as gameplay tips, check out my other video with Dathcha that goes over most of that. But to start off, let's just go over a quick recap of the strategy. So, strategy is revolving around the 212th attack, which calls all clone allies to assist, as well as one other, them being Java Scavenger. And Java Scavenger always calls an assist when he does his basic, so you get an extra attack. You also get another attack from Vibes when he attacks someone with speed down, and Echo is surely to proc his unique, which gives you another attack. So the 212th attack resets if you get 5 crits out of the 8 total chances you have to crit. So you need to have a really high CC chance across your team. Cody's leader gives you 30%. Your whole team needs to have an average of about 80-90%. Which isn't actually that hard, because if you put a lot of CC on Echo and Vibes, they are both attacking twice. So it'll bring that average up a lot. The reason I keep on bringing up CC is because if you don't have the 212th attack cooldown reset, your damage potential goes down a lot. So that means you may have to sacrifice your mod sets and like your general intuition about what mods to put on people just so you can hit those targets. The targets don't include the leader bonus. So for Echo, you want to go, whatever it takes to get the CC that you need. 55C bare minimum. 62 to 70 is ideal. So if you have to use a defense primary, do it if it has a good high secondary CC number. For your arrow and your cross, you can go offense primaries on those. You don't really need that much speed on Echo. And then if you're mod wealthy, I'll call it, you can go critical damage sets and critical damage triangles as long as you can hit the critical chance minimum using only one critical chance set and then the rest from your secondaries. For Vibes, it's pretty much the same deal. Do whatever you can to get your CC up to 55 minimum. Ideal would be 60 to 65. Potency is nice, but you don't actually really need it. You're going to apply speed down eventually anyways. And the mod wealthy, you can go with critical damage sets, same story as I said with Echo. Cody, you just want to go all speed. It's nice to have critical chance, but don't sacrifice too much speed for it. It's really important that you just be fast. But for most people, just get a critical chance triangle and then go as fast as possible. For whales, if you have a fast CD triangle, then you could probably try that. For Clone Sarge, you just want to go critical damage set and then offense primaries on arrow and cross. You don't really need speed because you get a lot of turn meter from your basic. Do not, and I repeat, do not make any sacrifices on the first 3 characters to mod Clone Sergeant correctly. It's way more important that you mod the first 3 characters correctly with CC and speed than it is to add a little bit of offense on Clone Sergeant. It's really important to get the first 3 right. Just trust me on that one. For Java Scavenger, you're not going to have much left in terms of mods, I'm thinking. So speed would be nice. That's good. You also want a little bit of health and tenacity to make sure that he doesn't die from all the dots. And then obviously, extra crit chance is good if you have any mods left for that. If you're really mod wealthy, then technically the highest damage potential would be speed with a little bit of crit chance. And that's if you're having no problems with Java Scavenger dying or with the cooldown on the 212th coming up. So yeah, if you're mod wealthy and you have a lot of critical chance secondaries and you can pull off the required quit chance using CD sets, then you can try that, and that's basically what I did here for this damage. But I wouldn't recommend going critical damage on Cody. Still want to go speed on him all out. But I just want to reiterate that like if you want to do 8 million, you're gonna need, you know, pretty good mods, and do what I said there at the end. But if you just hit the critical chance minimums that I put on the guide, you could do easily 3-4 million with really average mods. So I think this team is one of those where there's not a huge hurdle to get over with mods. So if you can just somehow piece together the mods to make sure you hit the critical chance targets, you should be able to hit 3-4 million pretty easily. Of course, that's assuming that you have all the right abilities maxed out. What you don't need is Clone Sergeant's Unique that gives him offense up, because he's going to have that all the time anyways. You don't need 5's Zeta either. That's not really that important. But the most important are 5's basic that gives the double attack. Cody's Zeta, obviously. And then Echo's assist is really important. And then Clone Sergeant's turn meter on his basic. That one's an important one to Omega. And then there's a couple other ones that are just like 15% extra damage. Those will just be extra incremental damage that, you know, will be nice but aren't like crucial. So that's all I got for you. If you have questions about the assist mechanics, check out my other Dathcha video, or McMole too. Just posted a really good video on that as well, so you can check him out. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.